Here is another story. Michael Jordan was an African American man born in 1963 in the slums of Brooklyn, New York. He had four brothers, and his father's wages were not sufficient to provide for the whole family. He grew up in a poor neighborhood which was full of discrimination to the point where he could not see any hope for his future. When he was 13 years old, his father gave him a piece of used clothing and asked, "What do you think the value of this outfit would be?" Jordan replied, "Maybe $1." His father asked him, "Can you sell it for $2?" If you can sell it, it would mean that you are a big help to your father and mother. Jordan nodded his head. "I will try, but no guarantee that I will be successful." Jordan carefully washed the clothes clean because they didn't have an iron to smoothen out clothes. He leveled it with a clothes brush on a flat board, then kept it in the sun to dry. The next day, he brought the clothes to the crowded underground station. After offering it for more than 6 hours, Jordan finally managed to sell it for $2. He took the $2 bill and ran home. After that, every day he was looked for used clothing, washed and ironed it, and sold it in the crowd. More than 10 days later, his father again gave him a piece of used clothing. "Now, think of a way that you can sell these clothes for $20." Jordan said, "How is it possible? This outfit can only fetch $2 at the most." His father replied in an effective way to inspire him, "Why don't you try it first? There must be a way." Finally, Jordan got an idea. He asked for a cousin's help to paint a picture of Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse on the garment. Then he tried to sell it in the school where the children of a rich study. Soon a housekeeper who was there to pick his master bought clothes for his master. The master was a little boy of only 10 years old, but he was very fond of clothes. He loved it so much and gave a $5 tip. $25 was a huge amount for Jordan, the equivalent of the month's salary of his father. When he got home, his father gave him yet another piece of used clothing. "Are you able to resell it at the price of $200? His eyes lit up. This time Jordan accepted the clothes without a slightest doubt. 2 months later, a popular movie actress from a movie, Charlie's Angels, Farah Fawcett, came to New York for her movie promos. After the press conference, Jordan made his way through the security forces to reach the side of the Farah Fawcett and requested her autograph on the piece of the clothing. When Fawcett saw his innocent child asking for her autograph, she gladly signed it. Jordan was shouting very excitedly, "This is a jersey signed by Miss Farah Fawcett, and selling price is $200. He auctioned off the clothes to a businessman for a price of $1,200. Upon returning home, his father broke out into tears. He said, "I am amazed that you did it, my child. You are really great." That night, Jordan slept alongside his father. His father said, "Son, in your experience selling these three pieces of clothes, what did you learn about the success?" Jordan replied, "Where there is a will, there is a way." His father nodded his head, then he shook his head. "What you say is not entirely wrong, but That was not my intention. I just wanted to show you that a piece of used clothing which is a worth of only $1 can also be increased in value. Then, how about us living and thinking humans? We may be darker and poorer, but what is the difference? His thought enlightened young Jordan. Even a piece of used clothing could be made dignified. Then why not me? There is absolutely no reason to underestimate myself. From then on, Michael Jordan felt that his future would be beautiful and full of hope. Michael Jordan went on to become one of the greatest basketball player in the US and legendary figure in NBA. Moral, our potential is so great and should not be viewed small and low only because of our status, looks, or health or wealth. Even a diamond is just a stone before it has been polished. My father used to say, that's never too late to do anything you wanted to do. And he said, you never know what you can accomplish until you try, said Michael Jordan. Thank you very much.